Much peace to you guys and welcome. Today's topic is belief systems. Okay, belief systems and really limiting thought patterns that don't allow you to be who you really are. I believe that in each moment we have the power to reset and unlock our consciousness. Okay, so I'm seeing that belief systems may influence us. And belief systems are programs that run into our own conscious and subconscious minds. And I believe that it's so important to learn to reprogram our consciousness, to learn to reset ourselves in such a way that we can actually begin to co-create at a different level. Now, what is your way of merging with life? Okay, what is your way of merging with life? And right now I'm speaking about actions, thoughts, and feelings. Okay, it's a combination. What kind of action, thoughts, and feelings do you actually have? Because these things are creating your own vibration. And what I'm seeing in my own journey is the fact that I can either choose to be in a low vibration or I can choose to be in vibrational alignment. Okay, so the first tip is learn to be into vibrational alignment. Learn to merge with your higher self in a different way. And you do this by accepting your own feelings. You do this by focusing on the evolution of your own consciousness. You do this by getting knowledge about what you are passionate about. Okay, so I believe that if we want to change a limiting belief system, we gotta step into our own evolution. Okay, we gotta take full responsibility for our own lives. And this may not be easy to be done. This is not easy to be done because it takes you becoming aware. It takes you taking full responsibility, and it takes you beginning to create something into the world. Okay, now belief systems are just programs running into our own minds. Okay, so it is they are your ideas about life. Okay, there are programs that run into your own subconscious mind. And you may have belief systems from childhood. You may have belief systems by the fact that you have been educated in a certain way. But the more that we awaken, the more that we unlock and raise our consciousness, is the more that we realize that we have the power to cleanse our own consciousness. We have the power to cleanse our own minds and really get to reset and restart our way of operating into the world. Okay, now I believe that stepping into who you really are is so important, because I believe that you have a soul signature. Okay, you have a soul signature. You have your own way of expressing yourself. Now focus on that, because that is so important. We need that uniqueness in this reality. Okay, we need that uniqueness on planet Earth. And the more that you learn to really merge with your own soul signature, is the more that you have the power to change limiting belief systems. Now another tip would be do the work. Okay, do the work. Whatever you are passionate about, realize that maybe it's not free. You have to work on it. You have to put your spirit into it. And what I'm realizing is the fact that the more that we get knowledge, the more that we do the work, the more that we evolve, it's like we awaken different perspectives. Okay, it's like we awaken different states of consciousness. And it's the more that we have the power to merge with reality in a different way. So it's all about learning to change what is happening within yourself and improve what is happening within yourself, because that is so important if you want to change a belief system. So become aware of your own programs and really get to evolve as creativity, get to evolve as higher consciousness, get to be in alignment with who you really are. Okay, so take the action that feels good into your own soul. Take the action that feels good in your own body, and you will see magic happen. Now you gotta question your own thoughts, and you gotta question your own belief systems, because it's all BS. Someone said it's all BS. It's all belief systems. So my suggestion is, whenever you are feeling in a situation, you have to really shift your mind. Okay, if you want something to happen into your own life, you gotta believe it possible, and this is how you change a belief system. You step from the mindset of scarcity and limitation into the mindset of possibility and evolution. Okay, so your mind is a powerful servant, it is a powerful tool, and you must learn to actually use it in a healthy way. So if you want something to happen, if you want to change a belief system, you have to change your mind completely, because your subconscious mind will actually react to the energy that you are actually experiencing. Okay, so shift your subconscious mind, and you do this with small actions. You do this by taking the first step. You do this by having the curiosity necessary regarding life, you know. So realize that your inner world is so important. Your inner world attracts your outer world. And if you want to change a belief system, you gotta become aware of it, and you gotta change what is happening within yourself. Okay, so realize that your mindset is so important. And I'm realizing that in today's society we are being desensitized, and we are being programmed to live a certain way. But the more that we become aware of our own programs, the more that we become aware of our own limitations, is the more that we have the power to transcend these programs and these limitations. Okay, so realize that in a way it's happening, your outer world, your life is happening in relationship with you. The more that you change you, the more that you change your belief systems, is the more that the universe will actually respond to you in a harmonious way. And I'm seeing that taking full responsibility is so important. Okay, so what do you express into the world? Okay, what do you express into the world? What is your way of operating with life? What is your way of merging with life? Because that will have the power to reflect your belief systems. That will have the power to improve your state of consciousness. Okay, and maybe you have to let go of all belief systems, and you have to purify your physical body and your own soul. Okay, because there is a difference between believing and knowing. Okay, belief systems are about believing, but knowing is about your soul. Knowing is about your higher self. Knowing is about higher consciousness. Okay, so realize that you have to look within yourself. Okay, you have to look within yourself. You have to really get to shift your vibration to operate as your own new self. Okay, so if you want to change a belief system, you must begin to acknowledge it. You must begin to become aware of it. You must begin to really dissolve it into a new way of expressing yourself, into a new way of merging and operating with life. Okay, so yes, shift your mind and you will shift your life. Okay, shift your mind and you will shift your life. Also habits, guys. What kind of habits do you actually have? Are you living too much in reverse? Are you living too much as being static and not creative? I believe I see that actually creates a negative belief system. Okay, so whenever you are stagnating, it's like your consciousness is being on pause. But you have to learn to evolve at your own rhythm, at your own pace, you know. So if you want to change a belief system, get to focus on your own evolution. Get to focus on the small things that will actually improve your consciousness. And this may be connected to meditation. This may be connected to you taking care of your physical body, maybe. This may be connected to you reading books or doing things that actually make your heart smile. Okay, so realize that there are so many tools that you can use if you want to shift the belief system. And belief systems mostly come from the subconscious mind. Okay, they also come from past experiences. Okay, so for example, a negative past experience may create a negative belief system. Okay, also fear. Okay, so realize that sometimes it's time to let go of fear and step into your heart space, move from the head into the body. Okay, so realize that you have the power to transform your own life by shifting your own belief systems, and repetition is key to success. Okay, what kind of things do you actually repeat? Because belief systems are also being created by the repetition of our own thoughts, of our own feelings, and of our own actions. Okay, so the more that you repeat something in a healthy way is the more that you will actually change your own subconscious patterns. Okay, the more that you repeat something in harmony with what you want to experience is the more that you have the opportunity to actually attract that thing into your own life. So realize that the life that you are experiencing is a reflection of your own state of consciousness. Change what is happening inside, and your outer world will change as well. Okay, so yes, I think that this is today's message about shifting negative belief systems and limiting thought patterns. Feel free to unlock your own consciousness and realize that you have the power to begin creating with higher consciousness, with the universe, the life that you want to experience. But it takes practice. It takes you putting in the hours. It takes you becoming aware of your own state of consciousness, of your own belief systems, and of your own thought patterns. Okay, it's all a pattern. So my suggestion is step into the pattern that helps your soul evolve. Step into the pattern that helps the evolution of your own consciousness. Okay, so yeah, this is today's message about shifting limiting belief systems. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're into my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, that is appreciated. And if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level, feel free to contact me at my email address in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Feel free to evolve, feel free to question yourself. Feel free to send love into the world, and feel free to just be yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Much peace and see ya.